complete unit 5, unit 10, sorry, in AL. We will take lesson 4, 5, 6. Our lesson is about question tags. Question tags, what's the meaning of question tag? Question tag is a small question. Question صغير كده خالص يا primary 5 comes at the end of a sentence. We use it why to ask about someone is agree with me for something or no. For something that I am right for saying this. هو أنا صح الكلام اللي أنا قلته ده ولا لأ؟ Okay يا primary, look here carefully. What's the meaning of question tag? Question tag is a small question at the end of a statement. Question tags are used when asking for agreement. لما بسأل على إن حد يكون يا primary موافقني في الكلام ولا لأ، هو أنا صح ولا لأ. Or confirmation. What's the meaning of confirmation? To make sure about something. Okay, the first sentence. You are a student. Here, this is a sentence. How I make question tag? Here the sentence is positive or negative? Positive. Okay. So how I make the question? I put the verb after the comma. Here, but I put the verb in what? In negative. If I find the sentence positive, I make it what? Your primary negative. I put the verb aren't you and what pronoun? Mary isn't a teacher. Isn't a teacher. This sentence is positive or negative? Negative. So we make the question tag is what your primary? Yes, positive. Okay. Is she, sorry your primary, she isn't a teacher. We put first what your primary? الverb بتاعي. If I have the verb here negative, I make it here your primary what? Positive. If I find here positive, I make it here your primary what? In the question tag what your primary? What your primary? Pay attention with me. Yes, negative. Is she Mary? Girl. So we use she. He was happy. Was happy. Here's the verb. Here was. Wasn't he? So we put was and the pronoun. We put wasn't هنا negative why primary because the sentence is what? Positive. They have studied. Haven't they? هنا primary هي negative عشان هنا positive. He studies Spanish. Doesn't he? Okay. Studies. It's a verb in what? Primary present simple. Es with he. So we put do or does? Does. So I put here does. Does. But I put does or doesn't because the verb here is what? Positive. Doesn't he? You play it. Play it here in the tense what? Primary. Tense what? Yes, past simple. We use the what? The verb what was the past simple. Do, did, does. Did. Yes, excellent. Here. Did or didn't? Yes, didn't because the sentence here is what? Primary. Is what? Pay attention with me. Positive. Okay. And we put the pronoun for us. Okay, primary. Now we will take lesson 5 and 6. The lost city. Here our text is about the lost city. Pay attention with me, primary 5, okay? The Inca people lived in the Andes Mountains in South America over 500 years ago. The Inca used stone to build wonderful building with slanted doorways. What's the meaning of slanted? Slanted, yeah, primary. Slanted something which is not straight. Not straight, okay? Slanted. For example, this pencil. This pen, sorry, is straight or not straight? Slanted is not straight, okay? Doorways, windows, and roofs. Most Inca cities didn't have walls around them, but they were very safe. There were large stone fortresses. What's the meaning of fortress? Fortress is a building which has very strong walls. Building which has very strong walls. Very strong walls, like that. This is the fortress. That is what we call it. What? Fortress. So the Inca people lived in what? Primary Andes Mountains. Okay? In South America. Okay, primary? From what? Over 500 years ago. The Inca used the stone to build wonderful buildings. Okay? There were large stone fortresses near each city. When there was danger, the people could hide in the fortress. If they have any danger, they go and hide in what your primary fortress. Fortress, repeat after me. Fortress. Okay. The most famous Inca city is Machu Picchu. The most famous city in Inca is Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is high in the Andes Mountains in Peru. Only local people knew it was there until 1911 when Hiram Bingham, an American archaeologist, visited Peru and saw the ruins of the ancient city. What's the meaning of ruins? Ruins. Who can tell me? The parts of an old building that are still there but are broken. Ruins. Part of an old building which was broken. اللي هي البقايا بتاع المباني يا برايم like that. This is the ruins of this column. These are the ruins of this column, okay? Of this ancient. What's the meaning of ancient? Very old, very old. When he returned to America, he wrote an article about Machu Picchu in National Geographic magazine. Soon the rest of the world knew about this wonderful place. Explorers went to the Machu Picchu and found palaces. What's the meaning of explorers? Persons who discover new places. Okay, this is an explorer. Okay. Palaces. What's the meaning of palaces? Palace is a place that the president or the king live in it. Okay. Fortresses and the remains of stone aqueducts. Aqueducts. What's the meaning of aqueducts? A bridge that carry water. A bridge that carry waters. A bridge that carry waters. Okay, aqueduct. This is an aqueduct. Look here, this is a bridge which carry a water, your primary. Okay. The aqueducts brought water from rivers to the city. Today, the streets and the walls of the city are like a stone maze. Maze like that. This is a maze. Okay, primary 5. It's a maze for people to walk through. There are still some things that we don't know about Machu Picchu. Today, for example, no one knows why the Inca stopped living there. Some people think there was an illness that made the Inca run away from the city. It's difficult to find out if they are right because there are no records to tell us. The Inca didn't write, but they were excellent builders. It has been nearly 100 years since the rest of the world first heard about Machu Picchu. Today, Machu Picchu is Peru's most famous tourist attraction. If you travel to Peru, you should definitely visit the amazing lost city of the Inca. So here we speak about your primary what? Inca people who lives in Inca. Inca people in the Andes Mountain in South America. Okay, they have palaces. Sorry, primary. Explorers who went to Machu Picchu found water primary palaces and fortresses and remains of stone aqueducts. We say that aqueduct is a bridge that carry water primary water. Okay, primary. So the lost cities that we know it is the Inca. Okay, here are the words: slanted, not straight, ruins, maze, aqueduct, explorer, fortress, ancient, very, very old palace. Okay, primary. Goodbye and see you soon.